Hello and welcome. It's a good morning, it's a good afternoon or good evening for myself.
And me, Matt Wallace.
Wherever you are in the world, in the EU, you could be watching us anywhere. So this is the first video we've had in a while. I did plan to do more, but I was going to sing and then I decided not to. So
probably for the best.
So please stop asking, because the answer is going to be, you can ask me 1,000 times, the answer is still going to be no. But here we are, this is our version of the EU referendum.
Actually, I need to ask before we do crack on with our EU referendum, the debate. What happened to Challenge Mitch? That ended before it started, apparently.
Hold out, that is coming. Yes, it's in the pipeline.
All right.
Amongst other things as well.
But right now, we've got more pressing matters to crack on with. As everyone, I think, in the EU knows, we have a referendum on the 23rd of June. Now, the big question is, are we in?
Or are we out? And if you ask me, I'll move. I'm with Duncan Valentine all the way. I'll move. So.
Shall we crack on?
Yes.
Right.
Now, I would like to just inform you to begin with that well, it's not a case of it. This will offend some people because there may be some things that you may find offensive, but please don't report us. It's nothing personal, it's just our view of how we think the EU is. With us being in the EU, should I say, rather.
We have quite a good knowledge of obviously living in, currently being in the EU. So
we do, and we will slate some things, but please do bear with us.
It's all in good fun.
But please do tell us if you think we're wrong, and we will happily
we will
give you another video of the answer of that question.
And please do get involved. Please do, as this is live, please do tweet. Please do comment.
You can tweet me actually at on Twitter at it's Mitch Ralph.
At it's Mitch Ralph.
Yeah.
At it's.
Well, I was Mitchy Boy, then I was Mitch Ralph, then I was Mitch Taylor.
Yeah.
And then I thought, well, who am I kidding?
Just yourself.
So I've actually changed it to at it's Mitch Ralph. So it's me. It is me. That just.
I think it was someone else.
I just wanted to say it's me.
It's at not me.
It's Mitch Ralph. So on Twitter, it's Mitch Ralph.
Please do get involved with the discussion and the debate. Your views, your comments. We will read them out as we get them in. Yep.
Yes, unless nobody comments on this video.
But please do.
Then obviously we can't do it now because we're actually not recording it live. We're actually recording it on the computer.
Oh shit! I'm still live.
So, well, it's live to us.
Well, yes,
because we're sitting here recording it. So we're live now recording it.
I thought you said we were airing this live.
We're not airing it live. I can't do it for some reason because the encoder doesn't work. So but that's not my problem.
Oh well.
So please disregard that. Okay. It is not live.
Disregard.
That's a void. Now, so, are we in or out?
Well, I'm on obviously vote remain, and you're on vote leave, aren't you?
I'll move. The reason I'm out, okay, and like I said, this show will offend a lot of people, but please, it's not aimed at anybody in particular.
Yes, we've done that one.
So no, but just because what I'm going to say now, I just want people to know that it's not a dig at anyone. It's not a particular person, right? Now let's say the problem we have at the moment is that our country is open. Okay?
Yep, it is.
We are open to all. Now, am I right in thinking that when Winston Churchill was Prime Minister, we were out of the EU, and then we became in the EU?
I can't answer that, I'm afraid.
Right.
I wasn't around.
Well, neither was I.
When Churchill was PM.
Now, we survived 2 world wars.
Correct.
Okay, now let's say, some people are saying us leaving the EU will result in World War 3.
Yeah.
Right, if it does involve in World War 3, I'm sure we can survive it. Because we've survived.
We have done the last 2 world wars.
There you go. So my view is that why should Gertrude, okay, now just a random name, okay, to Gertrude, yeah? So let's call him Gertrude, okay? Now I don't know a Gertrude. But just subject A of Gertrude, right? So let's call, for example, you're subject B, okay, and Gertrude subject A.
Right. And you're Gertrude?
I'm not Gertrude, right?
Oh, good.
But you're subject B. Okay? Now Gertrude, okay, comes in from India.
Yeah.
Right? Now, technically that's okay. We don't have any control of who comes in or goes out of our country, right? But Gertrude comes in from India. Right, he comes in. He can get the NHS. He can get medical care whenever he wants, and then the UK citizens have to wait weeks and weeks and weeks for an appointment. But Gertrude comes in, gets an appointment straight away. Gertrude can then sign on the job centre, get more pay than somebody on the job centre, and then let's hold subject B here, which is Matt.
Hello.
So Matt, you go into the job centre.
Yep.
Right? There is a job going.
Yep.
For example, and again, this is not anything personal, but there is a train conductor job, okay, for South West Trains, right?
You bastard.
So that job is paying £8.80 an hour.
Yep.
Right, so you have all the qualifications that require you to do that job.
Mm-hmm.
But Gertrude, right, comes in. He goes for the interview, the same as you would go for that interview as well. And they would say to him, "Oh, now I don't know if it's because of where he's come from or whatever, but why should Gertrude get that job over you?" And the reason for that would be because he's got no experience. This is how I view it. Okay. He's got no experience in being a train conductor, even working on a train.
How do you know? He might have had it.
He might have
back in India.
He might have. I don't know.
For South West Trains would be quite interesting, but
right. No. But what
you know,
yes,
he might have a train conductor.
Can I finish?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Right. Gertrude, let's say, has no experience at all.
Let's say, okay, yeah.
Right. Like I said, Gertrude is just an example. Like, there is nobody called Gertrude.
Well, there might be people that think called Gertrude.
Right. But what I'm saying is, okay, so Gertrude comes in. He gets that job at South West Trains.
Yeah.
Right? And the reason is because he might say to them, "Look, you know, I'll be honest, okay, you know, life's bad in India, I need a job. So you're offering £8.80, I'll work for £6.50. Right? And then there's you that's got all the qualifications for that job,
yeah,
£8.80. But they take Gertrude because he'll work cheaper than you.
Cheaper, yeah.
No, I'm sorry, but it doesn't work like that. Because if we went over to their country, we'd have to make sure that we had experience in something. Am I not right?
No, I think you are. Yep, you are absolutely spot on. This really is going against my campaign for remain really, but you are spot on. Yes.
And why have we got to wait weeks and weeks for an appointment when Gertrude can come in and he can get that appointment straight away?
Yeah. Again.
And I'm sorry, once again, this would offend, but please, if you come to our country, please speak English.
Why did you go? Please speak.
Because I was going to
English.
I was going to swear, and then I realised that when this goes live on YouTube, it would be I'd have to edit out the swearing, so it's just pointless not swearing.
Oh dear.
But yes, please speak English.
Yeah. Again, I'm on vote Remain, but I feel the government haven't really given me, any information either way. Sorry, let me rephrase that. I'm obviously representing vote Remain, but why? I don't understand why, because, as I say, the government haven't really given me any information that benefits me by staying. Mitch? Can anyone out there tell me a good reason as to... Okay, one reason is that we keep, we can still trade with all the, the European Union, but how does that benefit me? Well, okay, great. We've got a trade, we've got relationships with...
Sorry, can I just stop you there?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
It's not all about you.
Well, no, it is. This is what the vote is, how it's going to benefit the individual. And how does...
Generally, it's about the EU, not specifically about one person in particular.
Yes, but we need to look at... hang on. No, let me finish.
It's not all about Gertrude.
No, but let me finish, because we need to look at the facts, right? But we haven't got any facts about why we want to stay in the EU.
But did David Cameron start about the debate?
David Cameron started this EU referendum by saying he wanted to leave. And
then he changed his mind.
And then he went, now he's on camp. So, typical politician, undecided, or changed his mind. One minute he wants out, next minute he wants in, I tell you
Can't,
what,
can't have both ways.
can't have your cake and eat it, David Cameron. You know
And you know, it's funny actually, right?
what?
I was having a discussion with some people.
Can't name their names. Then.
Oh no, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to embarrass him.
Oh no.
Someone asked a very good question, right? And said, and this is really going a little bit off the topic,
Go on.
but not off the topic. It's within the topic.
It's still to do with the EU, is it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, good.
And I just kind of sat there and for a moment, and I would admit I sat there for a moment and thought, no, that's just pathetic.
What?
Someone actually said, if we leave the EU, does this mean that Aldi and Lidl have to close down? Right?
Sorry, what?
Well, because it's not an English shop, is it? Like Sainsbury's.
But like all the immigrants, they're already here. They're not going to go just because. You know what I mean?
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm
They're
saying.
not going to close or go, are they?
No. What I'm saying is, Sainsbury's and Tesco's was made in the UK.
Made?
It's a UK supermarket. Aldi and Lidl were actually German.
Yes, I know.
Right, so someone said.
So does that mean that if they go, then all the immigrants go as well? If they shut down, then that means we kick out all the immigrants as well that have come into this country. Is that right? Is that what you're saying? Because that's basically what we're going down now.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
That's what you are saying. You see?
No, I'm not saying that at all.
No, that's what you just said.
No, because you're trying to interrupt me now. You're twisting the story around. What?
Well, no, I'm just trying.
No. Listen, what I'm trying to say is, why would Aldi and Lidl close down?
Well, they wouldn't. That's
Despite us leaving the EU.
They wouldn't.
Because you can go to Germany, you can even go to America and there's an Aldi, and America can't even in the EU. I don't think.
No, they're not. America aren't in the EU. Well, if they were, it's news to my knowledge. It's news to me.
It's just something that. But Nigel Farage actually did say.
But I think what we're doing, guys, right? I think what everyone's doing is when we're looking at whether to remain or remain or leave, is the same question has popped up. You know, I don't know if you guys have been following the televised debates, but I certainly have, and you know, we've all been looking at one thing, and it's immigration. When you've quite finished.
Good, better.
Good, I'm glad.
I feel like I had a blockage.
Good. I think one thing we've all been doing.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's a great campaign for leaves, isn't it?
Well, it does feel better.
Right, can I continue?
Sorry, yeah, please do.
Good. I think we've all been doing the.
So I've just got to clean up now. Go on, you carry on.
You're red in the face now, look. Look at me.
Oh, that's feel better. I feel like I've been sitting there all day.
Oh, God. Oh, we're getting off topic. This is not your nose is not about the EU, is it?
no. My nose was born and bred in the UK. Right, go on, carry on. It's still there.
Oh God. Yeah. Oh Jesus. I think what we've all done is we've looked at one thing and one thing only. I think we all know that one. That we've all looked at immigration, but nothing else. You know, we haven't looked at the economy.
Close our border. That's all I think. By leaving the EU.
So your argument is based on. So again, the only reason you want to leave is so we can control our borders, yeah?
We get our country back.
Yes, okay, Nigel Farage.
Yeah, that's exactly my point. I watched an interview with Nigel. Nigel
Farage.
I can't even say his name. Nigel.
That's
Farage.
Embarrassing, and you want to front this campaign of leave.
I was actually watching an interview with Nigel Farage and Andrew Marr. On
yes, I watched that. Yes, that's
Sunday morning. You know.
No, was it?
Was it yesterday morning? I think was it yesterday morning or yesterday afternoon? It was on
I do like Andrew.
The Andrew Marr show. Whenever it was on yesterday, I'm sure it was yesterday.
Andrew Marr or Andrew Neil?
No, Andrew Marr.
Andrew.
Yeah,
Andrew
the guy that's got the long arms.
Andrew Neil.
No, Andrew Marr. It's definitely Andrew Marr.
I like Andrew Neil.
Right.
Have you seen the interviews he's conducted with the government?
I'm talking about Andrew Marr. I don't know Andrew Neil.
Really?
But I know Andrew.
I'm going to have to show you a debate with Nigel Farage and.
But he was saying that by leaving the EU, we can control our country.
Yeah, we can.
So then somebody can't. So, and for example, I guess us leaving as well, the government was saying they wanted to change our the job searching by saying that someone that comes in has to wait 5 years.
The benefit system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So by us,
which I think is all.
So again, I'm guessing by us leaving the EU, that would also mean that can happen.
It can, yeah. I mean, I've still got no defence for coming back on that and saying anything good about remaining. I think at the end of this discussion, I'm probably going to be out. I think now, actually, I'm voting leave, but I have to think of some reasons quickly if I'm going to convince people to stay.
But
I can't. There is.
I have to say, it doesn't matter, regardless of whether we vote in or out on the 23rd of June. I think that's pointless, because it's going to be fixed. There will be some way that the campaign will be fixed.
That's interesting.
No, and then as I say that is one thing as well, going a little bit off topic, but Eurovision.
All the EU sports competitions we're already involved in.
Yeah, they're all
will
fixed.
stay.
They're all fixed.
Thank God for Euromillions, eh?
But I think, no, I'm saying they're all fixed, aren't they?
So
we never win Eurovision. Because we never.
So are you saying that? Okay, so based on your facts of that, you're saying that the EU, based on the Eurovision Song Contest being fixed, you're now saying, oh, here we go again. You're now saying that the EU referendum on June 23rd is now also going to be fixed.
They'll find some way to fix it.
So fix it to remain or leave.
Whichever way.
You can't say that. You have to.
But
they'll fix it which way?
Well, they'll fix it so that we stay in. That's
but why? Because we still stay. All the Eurovision, Euromillions, and football. Europe. All the what's it called? The Jesus, this is embarrassing. Isn't it? The Euro football competitions, Euromillions, and Eurovision will all stay even if we leave. We still play them. It just means they did say that the value of the pound will decrease significantly if we leave the EU.
Then we deal with it.
Which means that top prizes of Euromillions won't be 190 million. It might be 180.
Oh, big deal.
I mean,
well, it doesn't bother me. I don't play the lottery.
Oh, God. Yeah. I do. I love the lottery, especially Euromillions. It's.
Can I ask another question?
Oh, you can ask. Yeah. Whether you can answer for it, you can ask definitely.
Not us particularly, right, but as a country, okay, our money is our money. So why do we give that money to other countries? Because the UK seems to help out every other country, but no other country helps us out when we're in trouble.
Over to you, David Cameron. No, I haven't.
So by us leaving the EU, do we get our money? Do we keep our money? Our money belongs to us, and that's it. And then no other. We
do get money back. I think I watched a TV debate yesterday.
I just love how to point to the TV. I watched it on the TV last night. So, everyone knows what a TV is. If you haven't got one, they wouldn't. But
you wait. I'm going to slaughter you later. Absolutely.
We've actually only got 2 minutes left. Really, I don't want to be here all day.
This is not. It hasn't really been a debate, has it? It's not been very heated, is it? I mean, I've got no reasons for wanting to remain, despite the fact I'm heading up the Remain campaign. I don't know why.
So you're out then? You move.
I think it all works better if we do leave. I mean, what is there to stay here for? There's nothing here for us. What, Can you think of any good reasons to stay? Give me one good reason in the next 30 seconds. Give me one good reason why we should stay. Now, don't cheat.
No. I have another question, right?
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Now, I'd like to say thank you for all making my most popular video on YouTube about my carry bag charge. Right? Now,
that's a point.
With us leaving the EU,
does that still stay if we leave the EU?
Well, I don't know, because people have actually said that the government are actually breaking the law.
How do you mean?
Well, because it actually...
Yeah, but it's not the first time, is it?
No, but it actually states that you can't charge for a carry bag if it's got a brand on it. Now, if that's the case, that technically means...
Every supermarket in the UK.
Now, let's take Lidl and Aldi out of the equation, yeah? Because they always charged you carry bags before the charge came in.
Tesco's as the Sainsbury's that we used to.
Right, so you must pay. So you must charge at least 5p a bag, unused if it's new and hasn't already been used for sold goods to be taken or delivered. Plastic and 70 microns thick or less. It has handles and opening and isn't sealed. You must charge if you employ 250 or more full-time equivalent employees.
Yep.
But somebody told me, and I can't actually see it, but somebody told me that if the company has the logo on it, they can't charge you for it.
That'd be interesting next time we go to Tesco. Can I have a carrot? It's 5p. Ah, no, it's not. It's got a brand, so I'm having it for free. Thank you. Okay, so can you find any actual information on that? Because if so, the government have been robbing us for however long.
If you buy egg, chips, it's free.
Meat.
And meat and flowers, so they're free as well. And yeah, if you buy unwrapped loose seeds.
Oh, good. We all have a nice unwrapped loose seed at times, don't we?
Bulbs, corns, or something, roots, stems, and shoots such as ginger. So if you buy ginger, the bag's free.
Ah.
For example, you're not required to charge for a bag containing an unwrappable blade and unwrapped loose seeds. But
Unwrappable blade?
hang on. But if you had a box of cornflakes, then you would have to charge. So basically, if I buy some seeds, the bag's free. If I had a box of cornflakes to that, I've got to pay 5p.
Did you say something about blade as well?
Yeah, if you buy, you're not required to charge for a bag containing an unwrapped blade.
Unwrapped blade. Right, now now this begins health and safety, right? Why would I... What shop do you know sells loose blades anyway?
Well, they shouldn't.
Right, what shop do you know that sells loose blades anyway?
I don't.
Right. All the blades I come across have been really tightly air sealed. So if I open up and put it in the bag, does that mean... Or actually ask for a bag and I'll say, look, I took it out of the packaging, that means it's now loosely... it's a loose blade. Does that mean I have to pay for the bag?
No, because the bag's free. But if you added a box of cornflakes to that, then you've got to pay for it. Actually, no, you know what you could do?
No.
In that instance, to get out of paying 5p, so let's say that you buy...
You could threaten them with the loose blade.
No. Let's say you buy a loose blade. Okay. So you buy that, you get your bag free. You pay for that. And then your mate comes along and goes, oh, I need to get these. So you pay for that separately. Would you like a bag? No, I'm right, thank you. So then, bearing in mind, you've bought your razors. Right, so your razors are in that bag.
Yep.
You walk out. You then put your cornflakes in that bag. So technically, you got your bag for nothing. You didn't think that one, did you, Tesco? Or government, or whoever put the charge in the first... I don't know what that's got to do with the referendum. I just wanted to get that out there.
That's a good point, because if we do leave the EU, what happens to the bag charge? Does that stay? Does that go?
And why do Greggs have to charge you 20% sit-in?
No, this has got nothing to do with the EU.
No, that's just...
Or has it? If we leave the EU, will Greggs remove the 20% sit-in charge?
No, we have to charge you. We don't have to.
Just to let you know, we have to charge you 20% to eat in.
We don't have to. That's just the discretion of the manager, I would imagine.
I don't know. Maybe it's company policy now. Maybe it's worldwide company policy.
Yeah, what difference does it make? Yeah, if you bought food...
It's luxury of sitting at a table and chair.
What, a table and chair that's not been cleaned in hours?
Yeah. Crumbs
all over the place. A mark that looks like someone's absolutely rubbed their
I've never heard you complain about all this when we sat in Greggs before.
Oh, no, it's not. I'm just saying...
No, but it's all coming out now, isn't it?
If we left the EU, does that mean that they'll take the carry bag charge away?
And the 20% charge for sitting and eating Greggs away?
Exactly.
Somehow I don't think so, no, but...
It's got no relevance.
It's worth putting to Nigel Farage, isn't it?
No, I'm with Nigel Farage all the way.
I think, at the end of this debate, I think I am too, yeah?
We want our country back. That's my opinion. That's what I think to it.
Well, this has been the EU referendum debate.
It has. Yeah. So
We hope you enjoyed.
So we're out.
What about you?
Um,
Thanks very much for watching.
Obviously, things are coming up. You know, they keep changing their mind, but for the time being, we're out.
Just to let people know out there that the deadline for registering now has passed, and just an update on the referendum. The date is the 23rd of June,
I'm off that day.
2006. What?
I'm off that day.
Good. So the referendum date is 23rd of June 2016.
I will. So
We'll be there. Will you?
I will be.
I'll be there as well.
Well, thank you. Until we meet again. Bonjour.
Goodbye.